Welcome back. Welcome back. It's your boy, Jaco Jordan. Jaco from Jordan. The distant son of Michael Jordan. The heir to football YouTube. The greatest content creator to grace the footballing industry. A footballing genius. A wonder kid in football content creation. I've decided to grace you all with my thoughts on this summer's Premier League transfers as we really now begin the real 2025 2026 season. Give yourself a round of applause. And without further ado, let's get into it, mate. Now I'm gonna be honest. If I don't know, this right here. If I don't know anything about the player, I'm just gonna be honest. You're gonna see a lot of players here. I'm a big six merchant, okay? But over the years, we're gonna, as we watch more football, we're gonna get more acquainted with a lot more players, That's why this journey is gonna be so beautiful. Because I'm an eye test merchant, I'm not football history merchant. Oh, what goal did Pirlo score in World Cup 79 against France? I'm not gonna act like I'm Mr. History. But you guys will get to see the journey of me going from not knowing too much about football history, being just a Messi and Ronaldo slash 2010s ball knowledge merchant, to a wise footballing name that can stand toe to toe with the wisest and the most knowledgeable men in the sport. We will get there. So without further ado, I'm pretty sure this is Igor, the guy from Botafogo, the Botafogo striker. I didn't really get to see too much of him in the Club World Cup, but he is a Brazilian striker, right? So we're just gonna do Brazilian tax. Blah. I don't know who this is. Reece Nelson, Arsenal player. Leave it there. Meh. I don't know enough to say enough about him. Zionist. He's a F. Okay, let me stop. For Nottingham Forest, he might be able to do some stuff. That's a B. Julio, West Ham. Don't know enough about him. Gertruda, don't know enough about you. Jadinho Sancholini to Aston Villa. He could be a really good outlet on the left. Now that I think about it. A really good outlet on the left. And his link up could work really well, and he may get a lot of goals, especially for Morgan Rogers and Ollie. This might be a really good signing. And everyone knows I rate Sancho highly. Don't sleep on Aston Villa's transfer market, man. Do not sleep on that, man. Aston Villa had a market up there in terms of like signings. In terms of like, yeah, I think they had a market that's up there with Spurs. Yeah, Spurs had a really underrated market if you ask me. Jack Grealish. He's been doing his thing. That's another A. That's another A. Harvey Elliott. That's another A in my opinion. Who's this? This is Rando Bolo Muani. Alright, you know, let me not do too much agenda. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. We're on my channel, right? Sometimes on my channel, agenda will precede facts. Okay? And I believe that if it wasn't for this terrorist who thought he had the minerals to score in a World Cup final instead of just slotting the ball over to Mbappe, he deserves to be punished. And Carpier, and that's an A-rank signing, to be honest. Great cover. Plus, he can learn from arguably the best centre-back pairing in the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how this guy still has like a job. I don't know how he still has a job, but okay. Masaru, I don't know enough about him. I'm telling you, right now, the don't know enough to say might be the biggest tier. But listen, for all the guys, fill me in. Fill me in. Teach me ball knowledge. You know, as I run my agendas on this sport. Welcome, Lucas. I don't know who this is. Who is that? They gave him like a fire graphic, but I don't even know who that is. Yeah, we're just gonna we're gonna speed through that. Oh, Lindelof. Lindelof to Villa. Underrated signing. More than that. If I'm to say what I generally think about Zinchenko, this video might get striked. Caleb Wilson. Underrated signing in my opinion. I think he does bits for West Ham. I think his engine is gonna start running again on some premium gasolina. Put it right here. Brazilian tax though. Kyle Walker-Peters. Yeah, West Ham had a pretty I see what y'all doing type of signing, you know? It's like, see what y'all doing. Let's be honest. We don't care as much about these smaller club signings. We don't. We don't, bro. So for the smaller clubs, if they're not Aston Villa, if they're not Newcastle or Crystal Palace, I probably would just be putting them in that I don't know enough about because I don't keep tabs on those clubs. I only keep tabs on the clubs that could turn into potential consistent giant slayers. But that will change, like I said in intro. And I keep a little tabs on Everton because they were like former giants. You know, sleeping giants I also keep tabs on. To be honest. The original Big Six, in my opinion, we kick out Man City and we put in Everton. Don't shoot the messenger. The Barclays Big Six, by the way. Crystal Palace. I don't even know who this guy is. I'm gonna put that there. As Jimmy says, Booty Meaty. I think Booty Meaty is getting way too much hate. I think he's gonna end up being like, you know, it's only because we like, you know, we the media, right? In the media, we were twerking so hard for Javi Simmons, and he was doing likewise. He was twerking back at us. But at the end of the day, we couldn't get our outgoings in time, and that ended up with Javi just having to choose other team. Do I think Chelsea goes back into Javi in the future? I think Chelsea keeps tabs on Javi, and if he turns out to be like that guy, I think Chelsea goes back in for him. Traore. Douglas Luiz Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest is another team that can potentially be giant slayer. So it's Newcastle, Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest, and Villa. Those 4 teams, man. That's like there's a big 6 and then that's a minor 4. I call those a minor 4. The minor 4. That's actually kind of tough. That's kind of a tough name. The minor 4. I'm just out here giving teams aura for no reason. Some random Brazilian guy. This looks like that one Brazilian dude that does those videos with speed. What? I don't even know who that is. Aaron Ramsdale to Newcastle. Decent backup, not what you wanted. D. I'm gonna put Buonanotte here. Decent backup, not what we wanted. D. But he has potential to rise to B. João Paulinho, underrated transfer. That goes into A. Some random Asian Donny. I don't know enough about him. Kepa Arrizabalaga. As a backup keeper, I don't expect him to start any games. He's just gonna be right in bench all season. Yeah, so at least they're having a backup with some sort of quality to them. May not be the guy you want, but he has some quality to him. Lead signing, don't care. Cubano. I don't know enough about that guy. I've seen Aston Villa badge, but I don't know who that is. John Victor. He looks like a generated my player, bro. Like you just hit random on all of the selection choices. You just hit random. You get John Victor. This is definitely an NPC. I don't know who that is. Everything. Whatever. Kendry Paez. S tier. S tier. Listen. Alright. This kid is a wonder kid that has been. You guys don't understand, right? When you're a wonder kid and everyone's sweeping you under the rug and everyone's doubting you, and now you have your chance to shine at your big club, sister club. What happens now is you have Europe, they're in the Conference League, and there's nothing but hunger boiling in your chest, your soul, your body. Hunger. You realize that Chelsea recalled a lot of players. Instead of recalling Paez, we brought in Buonanotte. Why? Because Chelsea would not dare mess up or throw off the development of this kid by putting too much pressure on him. We allow Esteval to come here because Esteval showed that he can compete at our level right away off the bat. But with Paez as well, we know that there's a talent there in Paez that we don't want to even have a sliver of a chance of messing up. As much as you guys are hyping up Esteval, wait till this guy comes to the club. Scary hours, blood. Scary hours. Burnley players. Was this Sunderland? Sunderland player. Random Spurs NPC. What's up with all these random Spurs NPCs? Like, they turn into Chelsea a little bit. In terms of, like, just stockpiling players. Nogard. I think Nogard was a really good pickup. For Arsenal. Yes, he's a little bit slow. He can get done in terms of transition. He doesn't have any pace, but in terms of his IQ and when the team has the ball and Arsenal is expected to have the ball for the majority of their matchups, in like, you know, barring the big 6 and some of the minor 12 matchups, not minor 12, minor 4. Yeah, I think Norgard is gonna do. I think he's gonna do pretty good. Yeah. David Wolf. I know this guy's a striker, I believe, and just because of like his name and he plays for Wolves, you know, I'm a guy who believes in energy. The energy is just all heading in the direction of, yo, this guy's gonna be low key an iconic signing. Do I have any eye tests to go off of? No. Do I have any statistics to go off of? No. I just read his name and I just said, yo, he's going to Wolves. His name is David Wolf. Yeah, the energy is all the way in his direction. If he can't make this work, I don't know if he can make anything work. You understand? Yeah, I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna just help everyone out. Nicolo Savona. I don't know enough about him. Brother. Keller. So they sold Keller. Wherever Keller goes, he's going to be a good signing. I believe this is Bournemouth, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all let me know. Wherever Keller is going, he's going to be a good signing. I'll let y'all know right now. Wherever Keller is going, he's going to be a good signing. Wait a second. This is the guy from Botafogo. So who's this? Rafa. Xhaka. I think Xhaka is going to be a great signing. His age will show, but he'll be a great signing. We're going to skip over these. I'm going to just start skipping signings because like this is ridiculous right here. This is ridiculous. Like bro. Mascara. I think it's gonna. I'm gonna put it at D for now because I don't know enough about Mascara. We have to see Mascara play. Yeah, if not going for it, I'm just gonna like skip over these people I don't know, and I'm just gonna bring in like the players I know about. Igor Jesus, Brazilian strike attacks. Come on now. Come on now, Brazilian strike attacks. Come on now. Keep going through this. Usogu. This guy, like, a lot of you guys are gonna be like, oh, you're a Chelsea fan, you just wanna for Chelsea. No, if you see Usogu play, you would know that this is literally Caicedo made in a lab. The Portuguese Caicedo made in a lab. Okay? How in the world we got a Caicedo region while Caicedo's still playing? You see, when this was happening, no one had a problem with Winston Stanley and how these guys was doing business. Everyone was like, yo, you guys are doing a mad thing. And then Javi Simmons. Uh, Broha to Burnley, I think is going to be pretty good. I think Broha's going to find back his form over there. Who is, bro? I don't know who this is. Kid Yitch. He's gonna, like, he's already started doing his thing for Everton. He's gonna keep doing his thing. You know, I'm not even afraid to move this up there. This is an A-class signing for Everton. He's way above the level of Everton, in my opinion. This is a mid-table player to close enough to top 6 or top 7, top 8 table player. This guy's a baller, man. He just needs to acclimatize. And he's been doing that. So don't sleep on KDH. Petrovic to the Cherries. I think it's a D-class signing. It's like it's like Ramsdale to Newcastle. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's made like a huge difference. Yeah, he's raising their level a little bit, but yeah, you're still at the Cherries, bruv. Donnarumma to City. I hope you know he's gonna be at the school of Pep, and Pep is gonna teach him how to master playing with the ball at his feet. People think he can't play the ball at his feet. No, he hasn't mastered it, meaning he's still liable to mistakes. But he's gonna be playing with Pep. Pep is gonna help him master it, or at least give him the chances to prove or to show he can master it. After that, it's up to him. But when it comes to his shot saving actions and stuff like that, Donnarumma is just yeah, head and shoulders, man. Head and shoulders. Giovanni Leon. Giovanni Leon. I don't know much about this kid, but he's an Italian wonder kid, center back, defender. You put Italian in defense. It's like, bro, like from certain nations, we expect certain things. From France, we expect world-class attackers. From Brazil, we expect world-class attackers. From Argentina, we expect world-class midfielders. From England, we expect world-class defenders. From Spain, we expect world-class midfielders. From Italy, we expect world-class defenders. So when you see a wonder kid that's coming out of Italy and he's a center back, I don't need to see too much stats. Oh, the Italians think he's good at defending? Oh, he's a good defender then. It's that simple as much. It's that simple. If the Italians think he's good enough at defending to label him a wonder kid, trust me, he's a wonder kid defender, bruv. Let's not do the funny business, okay? Same thing. And this is where we go to this one right here. Oh, James Trafford. Oh, wait, James Trafford is here. James Trafford to City. I'll put that as a B. It's a B-class signing. James Trafford is mighty underrated. He made a proper move. Okay. And the same thing that I was saying for Leone applies even more for a Brazilian wonder kid attacker. Excuse me? We all know Brazilians know ball. We all know Brazilians know beautiful football. And when the Brazilians start giving you nicknames like Messinho, you expect me not to get excited? When I see you score a screamer with your weak foot against the top 3 best defense in the Premier League, You expect me to not get excited? And then there's still people that say Esteval was not ready. Okay, buddy. Okay. Y'all, I don't know much about Thea, but yeah, he just looks like a man signing. Matisse Tell, I think a lot of people hate on Matisse Tell, but something about this kid just screams like he's waiting to explode. No Diddy. I said no Diddy, bro. I said no Diddy. I said no Diddy, man. Jeez, bro. But like, yeah, bro. Something about him is just giving that vibe that, yeah, he's just gonna start slapping in all type of ridiculous goals from nowhere soon. Liam Delap. Yeah, I know enough to say about this guy. This is an A+ signing. A+ signing. Got him for £30 million. £30 million. We got £30 million. One of the best English prospect strikers. Period. Period. £30 million. When your whole model is getting the best players of the next generation. And let them all grow together to form the best team of their generation. All in their prime. With mind neural link type of chemistry. Oh yeah, it's gonna get real scary. It's gonna get scary. I'm telling y'all right now. By 2028, Chelsea's gonna be terrifying. You don't want to win Chelsea. 2028, Chelsea is gonna be very. It's gonna terrify the league. It's gonna terrify the league. I promise you, hands down, it's gonna terrify the league. But until then, there's work to be done. Ryan Cherky, without a doubt, S tier. You got Ryan Cherky for. This is like getting an Esteval. Right? This is like getting an Esteval. Right? You get Ryan Cherky for £30 million. You just one up my Liam Delap transfer just like that? Disgusting, man. I don't like that, man. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Not putting him over Esteval because it's Esteval. Esteval. 8 Nori. Amazing attacking on fullback depth. Only problem is he gets skinned by like almost every attacker in this league. And you don't even have to be that good. You could just be a little bit above average. You're gonna skin 8 Nori. So we're gonna see how that goes. Again, the same story. The same story. The same story. The German 8 Nori. Well, not German, but the Dutch 8 Nori. Amazing going forward. Liability on in defense. It is what it is, though. Dan Ndoye. Dan Ndoye. Dan Ndoye. Fair enough. Omari Hutchison to Forest. This is a great move for Forest. He still has a lot to prove, though, Amari. So I'm not going to put him C just yet. I know he scored in my club, but he still has a lot to prove. So I'm going to leave it at that. Jorel Hato. Like I said, certain countries are known for certain things. Now, you see how I was naming the certain things that certain countries are known for? Spain, world-class midfielders. England, world-class defenders. Italy, world-class defenders. Argentina, world-class midfielders. Brazil, world-class attackers. When it comes to the Netherlands, they have like a randomizer. They could at one point give us a world-class attacker, world-class midfielder, world-class striker. They're like the Germans. The Germans have every position down pat. They can give us any position at a world-class level. Yes, other countries can do that too. but it's a lot more common coming from Germany and the Netherlands. Joel, like, total football is like their thing, you know. Joel Hato, another S tier signing. I'm looking at all these signings right now. I'm starting to say like, yo, maybe Chelsea's window isn't as bad as I thought it was. I'm gonna put this S tier. It's a little disingenuous to put it S tier. No, let's put it A tier. Usugu, let's be honest, he still has a lot to prove before I could really give him the baby Caicedo. So I'm gonna drop Usugu a little bit. I'm gonna drop since you have much to prove, I'm gonna drop you a little bit. But I like what I'm seeing so far from Usugu. I like what I'm seeing so far from Usugu. Jacob Ramsby, Garnacho. Hear me out. See, Prem proven. Let's be honest, he's an above average attacker. Is he really Chelsea level? We don't know yet. He has to prove to us that he's Chelsea level. But in my opinion, he's better than Muani. He's better than Randall Cole or Muani. But Garnacho has to prove to us that he's Chelsea level. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That's how I feel about him. Milos Kerkez. He hasn't settled in fully, but I think this is gonna be a A. Great going forward. And he can really defend. It's just he has to sell. Let him sell. Reinders. Yeah, he's one of those, man. Reinders is one of those. Yes, Man City's midfield for the last 2 Prem games has been looking kind of weak, but that doesn't change the fact that this guy's an absolute baller. That doesn't change the fact that this guy is an absolute baller. Let's keep it going. Noni Madueke. I generally don't believe Noni's like a top 6 player. I don't think he's a big 6 player. I think he's more of a mid, above average mid-table team player. As funny as it is, as much as he shits on Wolves, I think he would have been like the perfect Wolves player. The perfect Wolves player. Yeah. That signing does not really. Yeah. Whatever. None of my business. Jamie Bino Gittins. I think this is like Nanu Madueke plus premium subscription type vibes. Nanu Madueke premium subscription. His dribbling is better than Nani's. His end product, we have to see. He does look a little nervous coming into our league, but give him time. Like Garnacho, you have to prove yourself, Jamie. The only upside is you are coming from Man City Academy, so I'm willing to put more of my stock into you, giving us a return on investment than Garnacho. Wissa to Newcastle, great signing. This is like an A signing. It's up there. We all know this. Alanga to Newcastle, another great Newcastle signing, up there as well. So far, signing of the summer, João Pedro, you've changed my life. We love you, João Pedro. We love you, João Pedro. You've changed my life. You've absolutely changed my life, João Pedrino. Let's speed up a little bit. Kudus, S tier signing. Let's just be honest. Xavi Simons, another S tier signing. Better than Kudus, if you're being honest. Shit. Victor Goikarez. I almost called him groceries. He's good, but Victor Gyökeres, you have to prove to us that you're an Arsenal level striker. And I could run the agenda and be like, oh, he is because he's ass, but nah, like, bro. Let's be honest. Arsenal level strikers are strikers like Dennis Bergkamp, strikers like Dennis Bergkamp wasn't even really a striker. He was more of a midfielder, but you know what I'm saying? Van Persie, Henry. Yeah, whenever I think of an Arsenal striker, I think of Van Persie. I think of Henry. You gotta show me you have that same ilk. Eze. Raises their level significantly, but it's not a better signing than Cherky or Donnarumma or Reinders. I would say it's the best A+ signing. Zubi Mendy, Zubi Doo, where are you? Class signing, raises the level instantly of Arsenal. Class signing. Cunha to a lot of people rate Cunha super highly. I don't really see it, but I'm gonna give him an A+. Brian Mbuemo, without a doubt, S tier signing. Expensive, but come on, Man United always splashing money on bullshit, so it's good they finally got a striker in. Just like Goikarez, Seska Fender, you gotta prove yourself. You go, I almost went over Walton Maid. Walton Maid, you're another one that has to prove himself. You go Ekitike. Yeah, you don't need to prove yourself. We know you're a baller. S tier. If they didn't go and get Isak, he literally would have been their Isak, like S tier. Florian Wirtz. I can't believe I'm saying this, but you don't really have to prove yourself, but you gotta raise your levels, big dog. But this is, let's be honest, this is an S tier signing. This is an S tier signing. Very expensive. Premier League record, but S tier signing. But I don't know what's going on with the slow start. You suck. I don't have to say anything about the Isak signing. We all know what's up. We all know what's up. Right now, I have to put João Pedro second, even though they don't want to put João Pedro second because João Pedro's been proven that he's worth the money. He's proven that he's a bargain. He's a bargain because arguably João Pedro's been playing like $100 million striker. £100 million striker, €100 million striker. He's been playing like that. So yeah, we know Isak is gonna bang goals. Like, let's not even do the gimmick of Isak is the confident proven. He's proven himself multiple times. Let me know what you guys think of this list. I think it's perfect. Anyone that's left down below here, yeah, I don't really know enough to say about. Oh look, Mamadou Sarr. I was wondering who this was. Mamadou Sarr. You're another one. The C's have to prove themselves. C's have to prove themselves. You have to prove yourself, Mamadou. I probably know a lot more people here. For a second, I thought this was non-weary. But for the rest of you guys, man, let me know. It's been your boy, Jérôme Jordan. And I'm out. See you guys next time.